It's gonna be a couple minutes before we walk out on the floor and start working out. I still feel kind of spent. So, well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get the workout in regardless. But I'm glad to be here. I feel a lot better than yesterday. I don't know if it was like a 24-hour bug or what that was. But good Lord. All right. Hold on one second, guys. I'm just setting up. I gotta set up a couple extra things. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Why no work? What's up? What's up? What's up, Bianca? You're the first one in tonight. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I'm just setting everything up. I've got a few more things I got to set up tonight because we didn't stream yesterday, so I'm learning a couple things here. Hold on, guys. What's up, Revenant? Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm setting up the last little bit of the stream stuff. You guys are going to have to hold just a second. What's up, Matthew? We cross all the lines here, right? We cross all the lines here. What's up? What's up? I'm trying to do a thing, but it won't let me. We haven't even started anything yet, guys. We're just waiting. The bench was busy earlier, so I'm just waiting on some space. You guys are going to have to give me just a quick second. I promise we'll get into it. I promise we get into it. How's everybody doing? I tell you what, I felt so crap yesterday. So crap yesterday. That's all right. I didn't make it to yesterday's stream. Drop and give you 10. We're about to work out, Pico. We're about to work out. I'm just setting up the stream stuff. We were out. I was out yesterday. Family was sick. I was feeling crappy. I didn't get out of bed for like 15 hours. All right. I didn't get out of bed for like 15 hours yesterday. I felt like trash. Yeah, I don't know why the computer's acting up, but we're gonna go get started. Guys. We are. So I'm here at work, and we have a Mac here at work. We don't have a PC. So, we're gonna get started, Jess. We're just setting up. We're just setting up. Very angry. Very immediately angry. Stream's been going for about 1 minute and 15 seconds. All right. We're going to get this for 7 guys, get warmed up. We're going to see how I feel because we didn't get anything in yesterday. Yesterday I felt like crap. So I might feel terrible on the bench today. We're about to find out. Not so bad. Not so bad. Just today. I had other stuff I was doing, so this is what we have on today. Whew. Whew. 5'11", I'm 5'11". That was 155. We're gonna go up a little bit heavier. We're gonna go up a little bit heavier, guys. So I was sick yesterday. Had like a 24-hour stomach thing going on. So did the family. It started on Saturday or Friday, and then it just worked its way through the house. So we're not feeling too bad today. I should be a bouncer. I don't know if I've ever thought about being a bouncer. I've done some security work when I worked for the prison, but this is what I do for work, Ken. I work here. I'm the manager here. I don't use any knee sleeves. I compete with no knee sleeves. Belt is all I use for my squats and deadlifts. All right, we're gonna grab this for 3 guys. It's up the weight. Just a little 225, getting warmed up. Whew. Good. 265. Whoa. What's going on? Yeah, give or take. Whew. I appreciate it, Ken. All right, calm it down, Med, just a little bit. Calm it down. Whew. I'll make a comment here and there, but don't spam it up. I appreciate it, Slash. We're about to grab this. This is 245. We're going to do this for a single, and then we're going to increase to 265, and then we'll see how 300, 315 feels. No, I play Clash of Clans, no Clash Royale. Not my gig. Definitely playing some Clash of Clans, though. I've been playing consistently probably for the past 1.5 to 2 years on that. So, all right, we'll grab this. Let's grab a single this, and let's increase it, guys. Whew. I am married, yes. I think I'm 16 right now. I'm like I'm 2 behind the max right now. 2 behind the max. So maybe 15, 16. All right. It's all good. Hose is just playing around a little bit. Z, Hose is just playing around a little bit. He'll be all right. Ah. I don't usually use a slingshot, not my gig. I understand why people use it. It's just not what I like to use. So get a better angle here, guys. Yeah, light work. We're just still warming up. We're warming up. So we're going to add another 20 pounds, do 265. That'll be one of our last warm-up sets. No, don't need a spot yet, Croissant. I'm doing all right. These are built by the bench. Still visible abs, guys. Still visible abs. It's pretty solid, Straney. It's pretty solid. How's it going, Jude? All right, let me add some more weight. Yeah, this is easy work, guys. We're still warming up. We're still warming up. Honestly, guys, after that illness yesterday, no, we use America units here. It's a little cold. It's not too bad right now. The temp's definitely dropping again. Yeah, Krishan, we're still in the lighter weights right now. Hey, Martin, welcome back. Just getting over some illness, Martin. My stomach was all turned over yesterday. We had a stomach bug go through the household over like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I caught it yesterday. It was like a 24-hour thing, but man, I couldn't get out of bed yesterday. So, all right, let me grab this real quick. Probably some water weight, Ken. I don't think I managed to eat a little bit of stuff, so I managed some bone broth towards the end of the day. I still drank a little bit of my milk, some grits. I managed some yogurt, but I couldn't manage a lot of food. I was worried too. I was worried tonight was going to be terrible because usually it's a 2-day recovery window for me when it comes to illness. So it's like a 2-day of just my sessions being terrible. But we'll see. For right now, it still feels very normal. So it doesn't feel like we lost any strength acutely. So. But it was like a little 24-hour bug, 24-hour bug. All right, Adam, you're gonna go. You can bend, or Big B, you can a little bit. It's very difficult, very difficult. You have to be very, very specific with your carbohydrate and your protein timing. But you can do it. It's just not ideal. Adam got removed. All right, guys, let's add it on the plate. By the way, super cool, guys. And we're going to be doing next Sunday, we're going to be doing a 2,000 sub stream. Sometime this week, I want to do something bigger than that, though, because we just officially crossed over. We're YouTube partners now, and that was because you guys showed up and showed all that support over the last month or two. So I really appreciate that. So we're now able to do things like channel memberships, and we're able to do super chat. So you guys made that possible. So I appreciate you guys. I wanted to show that appreciation tonight as well. I actually found out yesterday. I got the notification, and I wanted to tell you yesterday, but I was feeling rough. But we did. We finally crossed over. We're officially YouTube partners here. So that's awesome. It's awesome. I was super excited. Super excited. Not 600 pounds. We're not doing 600 tonight. We're not doing 600 tonight. Mr. Worldwide, what's up, what's up? Getting the milk in, guys. Yesterday, this wasn't possible. Drinking the milk wasn't possible. I got some of it in yesterday morning before I got real bad. But about midday, stomach is just turning over. Everything I put in it wanted to come back. It does. All right, we're gonna grab 315, guys. I don't know how heavy we're gonna go tonight, guys. It really just depends because I was very sick yesterday. So I drink 1.5 liters of Fairlife a day. Yeah, I'm glad too. I wasn't sure I was gonna make the stream today after last night. When I woke up this morning, I wasn't 100% if we were gonna stream tonight or not. So I was very disappointed. I really like doing the streams. So also I don't like missing a workout, but there was no way. What's up, David? All right, let me grab this. Not bad for like less than 24 hours post illness, right? Not too bad. All right, Revenant. I'm glad you stopped in. Yeah, I'm monetized now. So it works in 2 stages. Right now, we're monetized for the streams for channel members and for super chats. So to like highlight your messages and stuff, which is pretty cool. We're still working on the second stage of that for like shorts and stuff. But that's because you guys made it possible. You guys showed up, showed a lot of support, got me those metrics that I needed. It's been super appreciated. My audience, you guys, as my audience, as my my friends on here have were super consistent with showing up and showing support. You guys are what made that possible. I just turned the camera on, honestly. So I eat about 5,000 calories a day personally, but most people 500 to 700 calorie surplus for a light bulk, 1,000 for a little bit of a faster bulk. 5,000 can be difficult for people. So usually for people's first bulk, I put them on 500 to 700 surplus because they have to get their stomach used to that, and it's hard. So as long as you're getting enough protein, doesn't matter what type of protein as long as you're getting some kind of meat or whey protein. Now plant protein is a little different. You want to get some kind of whole protein. As long as you're getting whole proteins and enough proteins, you'll build muscle. Just depends on your body weight, how much muscle you're carrying, those kind of things. So usually a good rule of thumb is to maintain or start to build muscle at least 1 per 1, so 1 per pound of body weight. But that's not always true. So you got to be careful with that, because if you weigh a lot, it could very quickly be too much protein. So you got to be careful. You will definitely gain weight on that surplus, but you may not see a fast weight gain. For my clients, I usually put them on a 500 calorie surplus to kick off. So that's usually their first diet is 500 calorie surplus for bulking. But all right, let me add some more weight, guys. We're gonna go up another 5 pounds. Whew. Well, 10 total, I guess, but 5 aside. All right, we're gonna grab 325 real quick, guys. 325 real quick. Polo Maxon, appreciate it. Okay, so that's a real tough one, Captain. So with deadlifting, it is one of those movements that if you do it right, it can be super beneficial, but if you do it wrong too often or at all, it can be very detrimental. Like it can be one of those things that hurts you pretty bad. So you have to know what you're doing when you start picking up weights off the ground like that. I usually recommend find someone that's familiar with it, someone you trust as far as, going with them and them kind of demoing it for you, or getting with a coach for deadlifting. Deadlifting is one of those things that you need someone watching you to give you like on the fly information. Like some people, take to it real easy, and some people, their feet are just in the wrong position, or they arch their mid back a little too much, or they pull with one side a little too hard. There's small things that can cause injury with deadlift that you have to be careful for. So having someone watching you for the first few times you do it a little bit lighter is super important and super useful. So I wouldn't say it's too much protein typically. I don't know your body weight and your metrics, so I couldn't give you exact advice on that. It's all about body fat percentage. You can do some core work to help build that muscle if you haven't done it before, but generally body fat percentage is going to be how you build your core or how you see your core. Your core is always there. Everybody has core muscles, right? Or just about everybody. I'm sure there's one person out there born without them or something, but generally everybody has core muscles developed. We use them all the time. It's just a matter of your body weight or your body fat percentage. If your body fat percentage is high, then you may not see your abdominal. The better your body fat percentage, the more you do those compound movements that work your core, the more visible it's going to be. But it's mostly about your diet. Mostly about your diet. You can work out every day and not have a six pack, right? So you can work out every day and not have abdominals, but have showable abs, right? It's just a matter of body fat percentage. Is your food right? That's the question. All right, let's grab this, guys. Ooh, 325, still moving smooth. Still moving smooth. Whew. Yeah, so that's going to be it. So usually you start seeing your body fat or your abs show in the teens. I sleep pretty well. I haven't slept super well the last few days, but I've been in bed for like hours and hours and hours. So just because of that little bit of illness. We're not going to do too much more benching tonight. We're going to do just a bit of benching tonight. So I want to recover fully. So I was beat down yesterday. So all right, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna be right back, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. I'm coming back. Whew. I had to check on something outside. Was that about 140 pounds? I weigh 170, probably 175 right now. All right, let's see. Did I have the flu? I don't know what it was, guys. It was like a nightly, it was like an overnight thing. So like I felt very sick yesterday. My stomach was bad. I threw up once. Of course, I had indigestion, all that stuff. Couldn't keep a lot of food down. And then today, like other than a little bit of upset stomach, good to go. Good to go. I don't know what it was. It was like the worst timing too, guys, because I was super excited to do the announcement that we had gotten monetized on Sunday after the stream. I got the notification. I was like, well, Monday we're gonna dive in and I'm gonna let everybody know that we got monetized finally. Because you guys have been asking me if I was able to do that, and I wasn't. Now I am, and I was super excited to thank you guys. And then I couldn't come yesterday, but I didn't want to thank you in a short. It felt not right. I wanted to give you all a thank you in person. So. All right, we're gonna go back down to 315, do a couple singles, guys, just because I want to make sure I feel good tomorrow once we're fully recovered. Because even today, I'm like only half recovered. So that was more than 270. That was 325. Stuck in a basement. This is 315 now. 315 now. We're gonna get 1 or 2, maybe 3 reps of this in singles. We'll do some Larsons, maybe, guys. You want to do some Larsons? Oh. Felt good. Felt good, guys. How's it going, Sarah? I'm feeling good tonight, guys. I'm feeling good tonight. Just not as good as I should feel, right? We're gonna do 2 more of those Larsons, and then we're gonna go do some curls, guys. We got curls tonight. We're gonna do the full workout. I think the only thing I'm not sure about. Hey, David, I appreciate it. That's awesome. That is our very first super chat, David. I appreciate you wholeheartedly. That's big. If you would have asked me a year ago if I thought I'd see that, I would have told you maybe not. Like, I was struggling to get off the ground with my channel, and you guys have made it possible. I appreciate you. That's super cool. That's super cool to see. Big yellow box. I am definitely 5'11". I'm definitely 5'11". I don't know why you think I'm not 5'11". No, I'm super stoked, David. That's super cool of you. That's awesome. $5'9". So it'd be unfortunate if I was 5'9", because my wife is 5'9", and she's about here, right? So my wife is taller. So I wouldn't want if I was my wife's height or shorter, she'd probably feel some type of way about that. That's 315. We're playing around 315 right now. We're taking it light tonight, guys. We're going light tonight. We only went up to 325 tonight. I will promise we'll have big weight back on there. Well, these are actually wrestling shoes, guys. So if you guys don't know, these add almost nothing to my height, maybe a quarter inch at the most, but I don't have tape to measure. So I'm very sure I'm 5'11". I've been measured multiple times. I think I was measured with the Department of Corrections whenever I was a prison guard. I was measured at the DMV. I've been measured multiple times over the past 2 or 3 years. Always comes out 5'11". It's all right, Michelle. You can believe what you want. You're not going to bother me none. Mind you, all my stats are verifiable. I'm a competitive lifter. All my stats are verifiable. They don't really measure height for those, though. So no, she does. I think she would like to be 5'7". She always talks about wanting to be an inch or two shorter. but I still think she's 5'10". She claims she's 5'9". We probably will hit 355 this weekend, David. That's the plan, actually. I was going to try it today because yesterday would have been our warm-up day for the week. Might even try it tomorrow, seeing how I feel. So, all right, Michelle, congratulations. You think I'm 5'9"? I don't know what you're gaining from this. Anybody got the contact for that one guy that measures people with cell phones? You can measure me. It's crazy work. 5'11", 175 pounds. What's up, Nimish? Stronger bench advice. All right, I'll give you some quick rundown. So you're going to need to make sure your food is right. Ultimately, that's going to be number one, right? So making sure you're getting enough calories and you're getting enough protein. What most people do and what messes up people on the bench is they do two things. One, they put their arms out too wide. Everybody thinks they need to be super wide on the bench, and it ends up limiting them based on their shoulder being hyperextended, and it causes issues over time. The other thing that people do a lot of the time is they try and use a lot of reps to increase their bench. They're doing sets of 14, sets of 10, sets of 15, sets of 20 until they get to wherever they burn out, right? I'm trying to get a higher bench, warm up with a set of 7, set of 8, about like 40% of your max, 30% of your PR at the time, and then do doubles and triples climbing until you hit something like mine. My PR is 350. I usually start doubles and singles about 100 pounds from, or like 90 pounds from that. So at 245, 265, I'm doing singles for 3 reps climbing, and then I go to about 90% of my PR, and then I start doing singles usually with the spotter if I'm going to go for a PR, or I start doing singles like 10 or 20 pounds under my PR. I do that for a couple weeks and then try a 5-pound PR. If you are having an issue in a specific area, like the bottom of your bench, the mid bench, or the top of your bench, usually identify which muscle it is based on that. If you're having issue down here, getting off the chest, it's usually a lat issue. If you're having midway trouble, a pectoral issue somewhere in your pectoral, and then your lockout's generally a tricep issue. So. We're not bodybuilding here, Michelle. We're doing powerlifting. We're powerlifters. Powerlift extreme. What's up, Vibe? What's up, Vibe? Whew. And Jay Cutler is definitely over 185 at some point. Okay, I can verify. I'm almost sure Jay Cutler was over 185. It's very different type of lifting. Very different type of lifting. You just gotta find a federation close to you that you can lift with. That's the hard part. That's actually pretty easy. So find a federation local to you that has a lot of meets. And the barrier to entry is real small for the beginner meets and the amateur meets. You just sign up and show up. Now, once you get to the state or the regional level, stuff like that, you start to have certain numbers. You have to have certain totals to qualify. But it's mostly sign up, pay your dues or whatever on the federation stuff, and you show up. Making sure that you have all your equipment straight. Like you're gonna have a pair of lifting shoes that are okay. You gotta have your singlet and stuff, your wraps if you're using wraps. But it's pretty easy to get involved with. As you get higher up, it can be more difficult. Now, mind you, powerlifting meets themselves, you're going to spend 9 to 10 hours at each one. So make sure you have the day off for your first powerlifting meet, because you're going to need, you get there at like 7 a.m. and you're there until like 5 or 6 p.m. It's a long day. But let me grab this, guys. Feels good. Two different sports, Michelle. Two different sports. Powerlifting is its own sport. World's Strongest is a different sport. Two different sports, Michelle. And he says he doesn't need to lift more than 185. I'm almost sure it's verifiable that Jay Cutler at some point did more than 185 on a lift somewhere. There is a certain point where it becomes more like he probably doesn't do it very often, but he can, and he probably has tested that water. So. I like my evening workouts just because I don't like getting up in the morning, guys. So if you like morning workouts, that's fine. The problem with people doing morning workouts is generally what they're doing wrong is they're not eating before their workouts, or they're not eating enough. A lot of people wake up, they have some like the pre-workout, they might have like a little banana and they jump into their workout, or a protein bar. It's not enough. You need some kind of sustenance to build muscle, right? You need food before and after your workout. So. Okay, Michelle, congratulations. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish, Michelle. I like my beard. My beard does me well. That's solid work. 225 is nothing to laugh at. Yeah, Coleman has definitely done some heavy lifts. Coleman's definitely done some heavy lifts. We lift heavy here. We like being strong. It's the gig. It's the gig. Jake. Did someone say Jake? All right, let me grab this, guys, and then we'll move on. This will be rep number 4 of 315 for the night. We're going to grab this real quick. Let's have fun. I think she's mistaking Jay for Jake from State Farm. It's the khakis. That's rep number 4, guys. Rep number 4. He probably used dumbbells pretty often. Bodybuilders do use dumbbells in a lot of their movements, yes, because you can isolate certain areas a little bit better. That's not atypical, so happens a lot. How's it going, Braylon? This is a local gym to me. It's Barbell's gym in South Carolina. We do singles at this weight. We do singles. Sometimes we do doubles at 315, but I'm actually recovering from a bit of a stomach bug yesterday. So yesterday we didn't eat very well. We ate what we could. So this is a little bit lighter work tonight so we can recover. I usually try and eat about 20 minutes before my workout if possible. About 20 minutes before my workout if possible. Westside Barbell, there's some strong dudes. That's some strong dudes. That's a serious gym. It'd be cool to get an invite to Westside. It'd be cool to get an invite to Westside. I think I know one guy that's been out there, but it's an invite-only gym still, I think, isn't it? 5'11", 175, DeMonte. I would have to know more, Mr. Reckless. I'd have to know where you're struggling. Like, there's not a one answer to that. Always going to be lift heavier progressively and eat more. But if you're not looking for that general information, you're looking for like an in-depth answer, I need more information. But that's not something I can really do on the stream. So 350 is my PR at the moment on the bench. 350 is my PR on the bench. I weigh 175 at the moment. Appreciate it. I don't typically cut. I'm almost always bulking. I do like to have visible abs, even as a power lifter. So, but I'm always bulking, always bulking. Do I track macros? No, I keep a general idea of how much I've eaten for the day at all times, but I know about what I need to eat. Typically, I eat a lot, so tracking macros is a little redundant for me at this point. I'm 30 years old. They're a big fan of Jay Cutler, Tyler. They're a big fan of Jay Cutler, it seems like. Welcome back, Z. All right, I'm gonna grab another rep of this, guys. We're gonna grab another rep of this. And then this will be rep number 5. We've got 3 left total, including this one. So I do take creatine.
All right.
Have a good one, Bubs. I do take creatine. I take creatine every day. For the last 3 years, I've been taking creatine. I expected it to feel worse. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I didn't know how I was gonna feel tonight after being sick yesterday. Usually being sick, I don't usually touch over 300. Obviously feels good tonight. I obviously didn't take that much out of me. 325 felt good. I didn't go over that tonight just to be safe, but I have my own program. I program myself. So I'm a full-time strength training coach. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go grab something real quick. I'll be 2 seconds. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. What we got going on? Some people switch over to bodybuilding when they get injured. That's not abnormal. It just depends on how bad the injury is. So, no, YouTube has a thing about copyright. You're not supposed to put music on your streams. So, not copyright at least, and I don't have a ton of uncopyrighted music just on hand. All right, we got 2 more reps of this. So we're gonna do a single and then 1 more single after that. One more of those. Doesn't feel terrible. I expected it to feel worse. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. Usually after being sick, I suffer on the bench for like 2 days. This feels relatively okay. So. What am I stopping now, Jordan? It's 1250. It's 1250. 1250. All right, we're gonna grab another rep here. You're asking me how to bulk earlier, so cutting is just the opposite. Reduce calories, try and keep your protein high, but reduce your calories below what your expenditure is, so be in a calorie deficit. That's gonna be your cutting. Cutting is generally better if you have higher rep, if you're trying to, continue, if you're going the bodybuilding route, increase your reps a little bit, drop the weight down, cut the calories back, keep the protein high, carb timing is more important. But that's a lot you'd have to go into. It just depends on what you're trying to accomplish. So, but you're switching it up. You were just asking me how to bulk a minute ago. All right, we'll grab 1 more rep here, guys, and then we're gonna go curl. I think we're gonna do cables tonight on the curls. I'm still debating deadlifts. I don't do keto. I've never done keto. I eat a lot of lean meat, guys, but I also eat a lot of carbohydrates. So, all right, let me grab this and then we'll talk, guys. All right. That's it on the bench for tonight. I think we're done on the bench for tonight. We're going to move over to some curls. My favorite carbs, potatoes and homemade bread. I love homemade bread. What are we talking about, Wing Wing? I think I'm talking very plain English. Very plain English. I don't think I'm missing any words here. What's up, Brody? Welcome back. Rice is always good, guys. I find rice to be a bit heavy, but I do like rice as a bulking item with carbohydrates. But I do find it to be a little bit of a heavy carbohydrate. You just feel heavy on it. That's me personally. I know some people feel heavier on bread. Some people feel heavier on fruit carbs. It just, usually not on fruit carbs, but most people feel heavy on bread. I feel heavy on rice. So, which is not always a good thing. I work here. I have to go through the entire gym anyways, Ray. Don't worry. I'm the manager here. All this will be where it needs to be at the end of the night. Trust me. Yeah, no gear for me. They're definitely strong dudes though. It'd be cool. It would have been cool to get a chance. I think someone said they might be closed. I haven't heard about them closing, but I've seen documentaries on them. I've seen content from Westside. They definitely favor being as strong as humanly possible at all costs, which I don't blame them. I like being strong. So 1200 leg press is solid. I'm not a big leg press guy personally, but I've seen a couple people get up in those numbers. That's a good impressive leg press. We're gonna get 3 sets of 7 here, full brick. Get the biceps pumping. Whew. Almost 1 a.m. Almost 1 a.m. here. Almost 1 a.m. Feeling good, guys. Getting a good bicep pump. We got 2 more sets here. I'll tell you what, after yesterday, I had some leanness going on in the midsection. I had some leanness going on in the midsection after all that water drop. Whoo-wee. I appreciate it, Vinny. What's up, Max? It's going good. I've already got a couple of mods in the works, Brody. I'll talk to you about it, but not quite yet. Let me grab this real quick, guys. Yeah, I feel a lot better today than yesterday, Max. You know, yesterday, I don't know if you saw my update, but I was very, very ill yesterday. Like a 1-day stomach bug. I don't know what it was. So I'm not busy usually earlier in the day, so I sleep in late, so I get in here kind of late. Could be the carbohydrates you're eating. You could be changing the food up too much. Creatine pre-workout. Those are my two supplements of choice. Those are my 2 supplements. What are we talking about? Yeah, it's 2 different types of training, Brody. I want to move as much weight across the distance as possible in as quick amount of time as possible. I don't take a protein powder currently. I was taking Ascend for a little while. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, they'll put a number on you, those stomach bugs. Ascent was the protein I was taking for a little while, but I don't actively take a protein powder right now. I get most of my protein from Whole Foods. So I usually use honey and whole milk for my pre-workout and my intra-workout and post-workout. So whole milk will be all the way through all three, and then I usually have about a teaspoon of honey right before I leave the house for that little bit of sugar bump. Either that or a banana. All right, one more set here, guys. Ah. Whew. Oh, good. Usually about 2.5 hours. Birdie, I'm aware of what I'm doing. I appreciate it, though. We're not looking for time under tension here. So getting lean for powerlifting is not usually the go-to. If you haven't started powerlifting yet, I'd find a body weight that you're comfortable maintaining and work in that weight class. Because if you're trying to cut weight before even starting competing, you're going to struggle once you're in the weight class. I would recommend finding a comfortable weight class that you can stay within and feel strong, and then compete there. You don't want to constantly be going up and down weight classes if you can avoid it. But if you want to lean out, it's about high protein and reducing the amount of carbohydrates typically, and keeping your carbohydrates right around your actual lift times. And then make sure those calories are in a deficit, but you got to make sure you're getting your protein content, which means you're going to be eating a lot of protein. I'm doing the reps at this speed on purpose. On purpose. So I do carbohydrates before and after my workouts. Yeah, it's two different types of training. We're powerlifting. We're not bodybuilding. We're powerlifting. Time under tension can be useful for certain things, but it's not typical. I use that in my program. So I'm not saying it's not useful anywhere. It's just not in my program at the moment. Remember, we're strength-centric. We're strength-centric here. Always training to move weight. Exactly. Whew. All right, we got shoulders next, guys. We got shoulders next. We're probably not going to do any of that tonight, GT. We're going to stick to the program tonight because I was feeling like crap up until this morning with that stomach bug. So we're not going to push the boundaries too much tonight. That would be Olympic weightlifting and powerlifting, two different sports here. We are doing powerlifting, squat, bench, deadlift. Those are our three numbers. My goal is just be strong. That's my goal. My goal is always just going to be strong. That's what I want, to be strong. No, I started off very, very small. Yeah, Michelle, or Mermaid, it's happening, isn't it? I'm going to have to get bigger machines. No, I'm doing pretty well. So for those of you not aware, 4.5 years ago, I was 117 pound body weight and my bench was 75 pounds. Over the course of 4.5 years, I have gone from 117 body weight to 175 pound body weight. And I've gone from a 75 pound bench to a 350 pound bench in 4.5 years, natural. So that gives you an idea. I appreciate it, Marty. We'll talk about tips a little bit later on. I want to get some work in. All natural. I eat about 5,000 calories a day, Michelle. Mind you, 355, 360 is in the tank right now. We about hit it the other night. Our spotter got a little nervous and touched the bar, so we didn't count it. But I reckon at the current body weight, we realistically could be in the mid fours to 500 pound range. Realistically, we can get there at the current body weight if we don't bulk anymore, but we're still bulking regardless. So people don't realize that even in the 75 kilo class, which is 165 pounds and less, right? So 165 pound class in powerlifting, the top end benches, like the best benchers in that weight class, are in the mid fours. They're doing 450 or 445 or 430. That is the top like 10 people, right? They're doing in the mid fours at 164 or 165 pounds. So, or right under 165 pounds. So, it won't take 7,000 to 9,000 calories, Michelle. I have a feeling, Michelle, that you don't know exactly what you're talking about. Unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff coming from you that just doesn't make 100% sense. I'm sorry. The 7,000 to 9,000 calories is an extreme bulk for someone at 175 pounds. Most people at 175, a bulk calorie would be considered anything over 3,300. I am natty. Appreciate it, mermaid. Yeah, that is strongman numbers. That's strongman numbers. Like, 400 pound strongman. You're right. And I do still have visible abs. I have a 350 pound bench at 175 pounds with visible abs, mind you. So, that's not necessarily how it works, Michelle. You do eat more, but it just depends on what you're trying to accomplish. If I want to put on a bunch of body fat, sure. But I eat enough to put on muscle. That's solid work, Samson. Let me grab this real quick. We're going to do a set of 7 here, guys. 135 overhead press. Get warmed up. Ugh. Let's get it. Was that 6 or 7, guys? Whew. Now, so give you an idea, most people competing in the 75 kilo class, which is the last weight class I competed in, are averaging in the mid 2s to low 3s. So like 300, between like 225 and like 295 is the average for competing powerlifters in the 75 kilo class. So a 350 bench at 75 kilo or even the next class up going to like 180-ish is considered a pretty strong competitive number, Michelle. So there's only a handful of people doing that. So yes, I win my weight class. I've competed 6 times. I've only not taken first twice. So I've taken first place four competitions, only not taken first two of the six. And I still placed. I just didn't take first. Still placed in the top 3, just didn't take first. I win pretty often. So got gold medals to prove it. Yeah, they always turn toxic when you call them out, right? I win often, Michelle. I'm a sponsored athlete. Usually 2 to 3 exercises per muscle group. It's pretty typical. Pretty typical. I'm a sponsored athlete though, Michelle. I'm a sponsored athlete that wins. All right. We're gonna add some more weight, guys. I competed at the state championship. I didn't place first at the state championship, but I did compete at the state championship. I do compete majorly. Most of the local stuff, I win those typically. State championship, I lost. I got beat out in the squat, unfortunately. Squat's probably my weakest lift. But my bench kept up just fine. My bench was right there with the state championship bench. So we're talking about bench numbers. I'm doing just fine. Out of all weight classes, probably not. In my weight class, it's a possibility. I'd have to go look. I'd have to look it up. I'd imagine I am within my weight class. I don't know about all federations. I'd have to check all feds. So there's tested, untested feds. So Michelle's just the biggest hater. Michelle's just the biggest hater. But I'd have to check. I honestly haven't checked. So honestly, I haven't checked. In bench, I would most likely be in the top 1,000, yes, and for my weight class. I don't have a lifetime bench goal. I know I want to continue to make it heavier. The numbers I want to see, most people deem unrealistic. At some point in my lifetime, I'll be benching 800 pounds plus. You guys can expect that from me. It will happen at some point in my lifetime. I'm going to push those numbers as high as humanly possible. So I plan on competing and being an active lifter for the rest of my life. So I don't ever plan on stopping. So it'll happen, random. It'll happen. You just got to have drive, determination. Everybody says there's no way, right? Until it happens. Everybody told me I would never, put on body weight until it happened, right? So 800 is very doable. It's the elite of the elite, but it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. I'm not saying tomorrow, obviously, but I plan on benching and lifting the rest of my life. Nope, 100% possible. It's been done, it can be done again. If it's ever been done, it can be done again. That's the thing. 800 has been benched, it'll get benched again. Michelle, you are way off track here. All right, let's grab this, guys. Let me grab this lift. Haters gonna hate. It'd be like that. We just keep lifting heavy shit. Woo-wee! 185 moving smooth for a triple. Julius has hit 800 in the past. He just wasn't able to get into competition because of a miss rack. That's why I say the 800 number, because that's the number to beat right now. My goal is always to be the strongest person in the room at all times. And the problem with that goal is you always have to get stronger, right? Because there's always someone else. There's always someone that's trying to be better. So you should always be pushing to be better than yesterday, if that makes sense. So everything's doable, guys. Everything's doable. I don't know where you got the 5'9" number. I don't think I've been 5'9" since I think I hit 5'11" in high school and just stopped at 5'11". I don't know where the 5'9" came from. And if you're unaware, being shorter is an advantage in powerlifting. So if I was 5'9", I would have an advantage. I'm not, but I would have an advantage. Whew. Michelle is like an ultra hater, I don't know why. They came in hating though. Michelle walked into the stream a hater, didn't even give it 5 seconds. So it's an advantage in powerlifting specifically, Random. And the reason they say that is because powerlifting is weight classed. So if you're shorter, you have a better time fitting into those weight classes with larger muscle, right? So if you have less body and just denser muscle, you'll weigh less at a lower height, right? So being 5'5", but having the chest width of someone that's 250, right? You're gonna fit in a weight class easier. That's why, because you could fit lower weight classes with more muscle mass. That's why it's easier. Not necessarily because of the height itself, but because of the muscle mass you can carry before you weight class up. Now on the super heavyweight, I would say not so much an advantage, yeah. It's okay, Michelle. You can hang out in the stream, Michelle, and learn something. And learn something maybe. Here, Michelle, I'm going to give you a little timeout. I want you to sit in timeout. I want you to think about what you've done, and when you come out of the timeout, okay, I want you to come back a better person. Okay. I want you to think about what you did. All right. I tend to do full body workouts pretty often, so I usually throw in legs at the end of every workout. Solid. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know why she was so convinced, or he or she, I don't know, was so convinced that I'm 5'9". I don't know why that's even in question. Why would I lie about my height? It does me no service. It makes no difference in my sport what height I am. I'm not bodybuilding. All right, let's get it. They don't measure height for competition. All right, let's get it. Just a single here, guys. Let's add some more weight. Like the NBA? All right, let me add some more weight, guys. We'll add another 5. And another 5. We'll go up another 10 pounds, guys. That was 205. This will be 210. This will be 210. It doesn't make any sense. It seems like every year the people coming into the NBA jump up like an average of like 5 to 7 inches in height. Average, right? They're like, oh, this year we got a guy adding in, he's 9'9". And they're like, well, he's pretty tall, but you guys didn't see the guy that's 10'4". He's coming through the door now. He dunks from the half court line. He just I didn't look into that, no. Fairlife is a staple. You're not going to avoid that with anything bottled, though, for the most part, Tyler. All right, we're going to grab 210 real quick. We're going to do overhead press, and then we'll move on to the next thing. We've got some rows to do next, So, all right, let's get them rows in. All right, now we got rows, guys. We got rows. All right, that was the last shoulder press for the night. 210. Now we're gonna go do rows. Whew. I've heard good things about it. I haven't tried it. I do a lot of Greek yogurt, so. I use them for powerlifting. They are wrestling shoes, but I use them for powerlifting. Very flat bottom shoes that allow you to get a good stable press through the floor. So that's why I wear them. Whew. All right, we're gonna get some rows in next, guys. We are gonna do cable rows tonight. Get everything warmed up. And then I do take creatine, yes. You know what? Should we do cable rows? We might do dumbbell rows. Let's do dumbbell rows, guys. We can do dumbbell rows tonight. Is Michelle back? I thought I muted Michelle. I'm sure Michelle rolled out. No, we're still recovering. Yes, I have done underhanded rows with the easy curl bar. We might throw some of those in this week. They only go up to 100 on our dumbbells. No, we are natural. Incline. 350 is my bench PR. According to Michelle, that's average. So crazy work. All right, let's grab 70s. Let's get warmed up. I am natty, yes. All right, I plan on staying natty. I'm not going to not stay natty. Pretty good warm up. No test here. Natty and staying that way. Creatine is natty, yes. Might do that. We might do a wheel one day. Maybe we'll do a wheel one day. We'll do like a challenge wheel. How about that? All right, we're going to do 90s and 100 on the next two sets. Creatine is not altering. Creatine is a natural supplement. It's derived from natural sources. Creatine does not have a direct effect on your testosterone or your hormone levels. Lifting will, but creatine pulls water into your muscle fiber. It helps you pull water in your muscle, helps it heal, grow, things along those lines. So helps with recovery in your muscle fiber as well. But basically helps you hydrate your muscle, if that makes sense. Yeah, so creatine is found heavily in red meat, yes. Well, it's not sniffles. All right. I'm going to take the shirt off though, guys, because I'm starting to sweat a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera. We are starting to sweat a little bit. And we're going to see what it looks like post-sick, because I definitely am I was less hydrated the last 24 hours than usual. So I'll be right back. I'll tell you what though, the abs were abbing this morning after being sick, all right? The abs were abbing. I couldn't put nothing down yesterday. That is not ideal, but we've got food on our stomach right now, so we're okay. I'll be right back. I would not consider myself science-based. No, I'll be right back. I have a mixture of science-based and gym bro science. We have a mixture. We have a good mixture, gym bro and science-based. So guys, that little bit of a water cut yesterday from not being able to eat and drink, not too bad. Looking a little leaner than the last couple days, but about the same as pre-sickness. So I eat a lot of red meat. I had steak for dinner tonight. So you saw me in the mirror? That's cool. What's up? What's up? Yeah, everything's looking good. Shoulders are doing good. See if we can get a good shot of this one here. Feeling good. All right, let's get another set of rows, guys. Everything's looking solid, though. All right. 90s are next. 90s are next, guys. All right, we're at a set of 7 on the other side now, guys. Yep. Yeah. Feels good. Feels good. There is a lot of genetic predisposition to being able to digest certain foods better than others, right? So please don't spam the chat, Albin. Ooh. God, now I'm cold. It is actually kind of cold in this building right now. We'll leave the shirt off for the rest of these rows, but I'll put it back on until we get to the pull-ups. Because it is frosty in here. It's like 60-something degrees in here. I just noticed. That shirt was holding in a lot of body heat. As you can imagine, at this body fat percentage, typically don't hold a lot of body heat. It's one of the things it doesn't do well with. 350 is my bench. 350 is my bench. What causes the shoulder pain? Is it a specific movement? $700 bench, Jordan. That would be world record numbers you're hitting, or close to world record numbers. Not quite, but close. 700 is definitely close to world record. That's Julius Maddox numbers. Yeah, I don't know what's being said, but all right, let me grab these hundreds, guys. I've learned not to translate some of my comments. All right, guys. I've learned that it's not always a good idea. You didn't say it was pounds. 700 ounces. 700 ounces. How much do I pay for like a membership? This gym is $40 a month, but I get my membership for free. I'm sponsored by this gym. This is my sponsor. So All right, 7 on the other side. All right, we got tricep extension. I'm gonna throw the shirt back on until we get to the pull-up section because it's about 60 something degrees in here right now. A little frosty. I don't think that's very important. I don't think that's very important. Always trolls, always trolls. It's the first thing you're supposed to do, Tommy, right? No, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea, I imagine. You're mistaking gym for prison, all right? All right, we got tricep extensions, guys. Tricep extensions. They're always nice. They're always nice. Guys, I don't know why everybody thinks that. The biggest guys at the gym, generally super nice dudes. No, I don't eat McDonald's. Why would I do a McDonald's burger review? I don't eat any fast food. We're lifters here. If you don't like the stream, you don't have to be here. Yeah, generally everybody I've met in the gym are pretty solid people. They're not usually rude. So I'm married, random, so my wife likes the polo shirt. All right, enjoy your KFC. You gotta get the polo. Gotta get the polo. I'm sorry to hear that though. Getting close to cardio? Yeah, bright sides, right? Bright sides. Bright sides. How's it going, Frankie? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. We got monetized officially by YouTube. We are officially part of the YouTube Partner Program. So we're feeling good this week. We're feeling good this week. Other than a little bit of sickness yesterday, feeling amazing. Long time coming. I've been working really hard and the people in this stream have helped me get there. So super excited. Super excited. We're on top of the world right now. £500 lat raises. I'll wait for that video, man. That 500-pound lat raise. I can't wait to see you do it. I appreciate it, Frankie. I appreciate it, Mr. Rickle. I still don't know what Albin's saying, and I'm gonna remove him because I don't think I want to know. But he's been spamming, so we're gonna put him on a quick timeout. All right, we got one more set here, guys. Whew, felt good, felt good. Nice little arm pump. Nope, not tired yet. Feeling pretty good, actually. Feeling pretty good. I might take a quick 2-minute though, guys. I think I'm gonna run to the restroom. Give you all a quick 2-minute. Trying to hydrate heavily today, so. The tattoos? Yeah. That means I can do things like monetize means I can get things like super chats now, guys. I can get super chats. That's what that means, Noble. But I'll be back in like 2 minutes. You guys give me a 2-minute little commercial break. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. We're back. All right, another set of 7 here, guys. Another set of 7, and then we're gonna do some rear delts. What is going on here? Hold on. Well, that's the heaviest it goes, Noble. Sneak off to do. I can promise you guys, I'm not sneaking off to do cardio. Once in a blue moon, I'll do some back extensions. Once in a blue moon, not super often though. So. No cardio for me. No cardio for me. All right, we're going to get 3 sets of rear delts in, guys, and I think that's going to be it for tonight. Like I said, I'm not 100% yet, so we're not going to take it too far tonight. $40 for this gym. It's 24 hours. Whew. It's a very interesting question, Tommy. I don't think I'm going to give my financials over the internet. I'm going to do 3 quick sets here, guys, because I do need to get back to the house and get some sleep. I'm definitely feeling the fatigue of that sickness. So whoo-wee. 1 set left. 1 set left. Secretly doing cardio. I've been fatigued for a lot of this workout, actually. All right. All right. Last one. That's it, guys. I'm sorry for the short stream tonight, but I'm gonna finish recovering from this illness. But that's it for the night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be 100% by then. But I appreciate y'all coming in tonight, and I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow. So, or first thing, tomorrow night. All right, y'all have a good one, and I'll see you then. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.